The first time I masturbated, it felt as if I had received a Christmas gift in the middle of July. I still remember that short-haired brunette in that TV show about God knows what, because I was hypnotized by her legs, her lips, her smile, her hips, her everything. And I still remember that feeling of utter amazement afterwards, when that cocktail of chemicals released from my brain and body took me to a plateau of pleasure beyond comprehension. My first orgasm at 11 years old. And I thought, now what do I do with this? And I remember my voice changing. And I remember my pubes sprouting, like vines covering up a desert, like vines turning a cloud into rain, like vines turning into an armor of shame and a force in my body that I couldn't explain. And I remember my thoughts circling about girls and anger, and girls and rebellion, and girls and a sadness that I couldn't put into words. But it felt so good in a way. To feel vulnerable, naked, exposed, miserable. To feel fire everywhere and thunderstorms singing the songs of my instincts. And I remember love was a myth endorsed by Hollywood and a silent agreement between my parents. And love was every time I locked eyes with that girl that was rollerblading around my neighborhood. And love was a paradise blurred by my hormones, as I enjoyed every erection I had the way society told me to. Focus on tits and asses, pussy, sweat, sex, violence. Focus on coming on somebody's face. Focus on claiming a prize. Focus on marking your territory. Focus on another one for the body count. Focus on her body. Focus on having the biggest dick. Focus on everything, everything, everything except her, except me. Because that's what being a man is, right? To fill with your skin, not with the heart within. But I was not a man yet. I was half a kid and half a man and half old and half young. And a dreamer and a virgin and a victim and a slave of society and standards and puberty. And all I wanted to understand was, what is this love? Where is this love? Maybe my father knew. Maybe it was underneath his avoidance to talk about sex with his son because whatever they taught at school was enough. The penis goes in the vagina, and 9 months later, a baby comes out. Let's not make it awkward, nor talk about consent or connection. Or maybe it was underneath all the porn he stashed in his computer. Or underneath those conversations he had with women, which I kept to myself to prevent my mother and my brother from the heartbreak I felt. And maybe, just maybe, he was just as confused as I was when I was 11 years old. So where was this love? Where is this love? Maybe it's underneath the color blue. Maybe it's underneath the macho man disguise. Maybe it's underneath the tears we hold inside. Maybe it's underneath the confessions hard to swallow. Maybe it's underneath the fact that my true strength as a man lies when I admit how weak and broken I feel at times. When I admit that life sometimes is heavier than what my shoulders can carry. When I admit to myself that maybe all I want is to cry in the shower a little while, or sob, or just fucking cuddle. To quiet this patriarchal view of sex. To quiet this mercantilism of orgasm. This climax capitalism. So what is this love? Where is this love? Maybe love is just everything that it is not. Maybe it's deep within, waiting to be remembered, waiting for the moment when I forgive myself for not knowing all the answers. Welcome to Enter the Coronaverse. My name is Hector Ayala. Thank you.